Hello, everyone. This is Dragin Hikari, and I welcome you back to today's variety stream. Today, we're going to be tackling the Final Fantasy 16 demo. This is something that's been on the docket for quite a while now, especially considering that I haven't owned a PlayStation console since the PS2. I couldn't play this game when it originally came out. So before we get started tonight, I'm going to do my usual spiel here, but there isn't going to be quite as much history to talk about. Otherwise, I just wanted to indicate a little bit why my interest was kind of maintained on this compared to other Final Fantasy games where I have not actually played a mainline Final Fantasy game since 10, outside of the MMOs, 11 and 14, so I haven't played 12, any of the 13 games, or 15 for that matter, so. So this game was put out by Creative Studio 3, or what was originally previously known as Creative Business Unit 3. Square Enix's main divisions are all kind of separated to what they're referred to as Creative Studios. Creative Business Unit 3, or Creative Studio 3, is most well known for Final Fantasy XIV, and all of Creative Studio 3 is ran by Nakio Yoshida, who's also responsible for the rebirth and continual production of Final Fantasy XIV. In addition, Creative Studio 3 is also involved in a number of other series, including they are still the ones managing what's left of the Final Fantasy XI team, like the probably 3 people in a closet that still work on that game, as well as they're also responsible for the Dragon Quest Builder series, as well as the upcoming re-release of Fantasia Neo Dimension, and as well as a couple other projects I believe they are currently working on. As such, I have a lot of connection to games produced by this team. So after the success of Final Fantasy XIV, Creative Studio 3 was put in charge of Final Fantasy 16. Which, as most people probably already know, Final Fantasy 16 was originally released on the PS5 back in June of last year. And it was released worldwide at that time. It has now been over a year since that release, and it has now finally come to PC, which means I can finally attempt it myself. Now, Final Fantasy 16, and also kind of the same reason I haven't played other Final Fantasy games since the PlayStation 2 era, kind of comes down to the Final Fantasy series as a whole kind of has a tendency to drastically reinvent itself each time. And sometimes some of the drastic reinventions end up with some kind of oddities that I just don't have much interest in. So I'm not as really as a diehard Final Fantasy fan as, you know, my excessive amount of Final Fantasy 14 might suggest, but this one might be interesting just because I don't play a lot of action-heavy games. This game's pretty heavily influenced by, like, Devil May Cry and similar other heavy action games, which I don't actually play a lot of those type of games. So this will either be incredibly embarrassing for me or very humorous for you, or maybe both. We'll kind of see about that. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and play through the demo here. I don't know how long the demo actually is, so we'll just kind of probably go till the game tells me I can't go any further. And we'll call it from there. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and end this little segment here, and I'm going to actually start the game now. And let's see here. It gave me an error the first time I tried to load this, so hopefully it won't give me trouble now. Keep telling my graphic card's not compatible, but it starts the game anyway, so I don't know what that's about exactly, but funny thing is I was expecting them to have some issues with the 16 release on PC, but it sounds like what happened the day it was released is that Sony released an update to the PS5 that actually broke the PS5 version rather than the PC version. This demo features several chapters of 16's first act, all saved. Yep. Oh, unlike the Visions of Mana demo we played the other day, this one doesn't have quite as much. This one actually ties into the actual start of the game. Let's stick to story focus for right now since I'm... My computer should be able to handle everything. I don't know what the... I'll just go with the defaults for now.
It was Moss the Chronicler who said that the land of Valisthea is blessed in the light of the Mother Crystals, and that it was this light which finally led our forebears out of the darkness. Yet, what they saw in the light gave rise to temptation. Temptation that ever lures us back into the crystal shadow. And thus did our journey begin.
Got a Phoenix versus Ifrit thing going here. Keep shooting fireballs here until something. Here in the realm, 873. Nasal Defile.
It'll be light soon. Both camps have begun to stir.
You all know the target. Shiva's dominant. And only the dominant.
No one else? Where's the fun in that? How do we even know the girl will be among them?
Our kind do not question orders. We follow them. Try to keep that in mind. Let's get this done.
Focus, Wyvern. You are key to this mission's success.
Yes, Sergeant.
I said focus, Wyvern.
We don't have time for this. All hell is about to break loose. Time to move. We're just in time.
So now we have a bloody battlefield.
These iron blood are more beast than man.
Where this is going, they won't need this new dominant of theirs. What?
Now's a defile.
Quickly! Move!
What do you mean, you refuse? Did you not pledge your swords to our cause?
Come now. Marshal, the King of Waloed is our guest.
And you have His Majesty's answer.
I wonder that you summoned us at all. Have you so little faith in your own men? It was the Dalmex who drove back the Crusaders in the Battle of the Twin Realms, was it not? Or am I mistaken? Besides, your dominant has yet to take the field. And when he does, our knights would only get in the way.
Perhaps you have not heard, but the Ironblood now have their own dominant. We would be fools to underestimate them.
Bugger their knights.
What did you say?
Should this citadel be allowed to fall, the capital will lie exposed. And I doubt the Crusaders will wait for the good king's pawns to line up before taking to the board. Which task leaves me.
Hopka!
The Iron Blood will rue the day they set foot on Storm. This game is over.
But little I know, the Dominants are basically people that turn into the summons of this game. At least that's my understanding.
You cock.
Benedicta.
Take care.
Does the lion take care when he chases the hare? Or do you think me one of the latter?
No, my love. You are a lion. You're my lion.
I'm not afraid of a little frost, Benedicta. But I will need someone to warm me when I come home.
The front lines are gone. This is our chance. The chaos will conceal us.
And quick and deadly.
As always. Take the van.
Wait. Something's not right.
Titan. So the Darmaks finally grew tired of being slaughtered.
And look who's here to greet the bastard.
Come on.
Well, this is quite a display, isn't it?
get to die here, Wyvern. Move!
Keep moving.
Anytime, Wyvern. Who's gonna stand there?
Not his day here. Definitely not our days.
Wyvern! Wyvern!
I told you before, you do not get to die here.
Not off to a good start.
Is that Clive?
13 summers earlier, you're the realm 860. Yeah.
Well, if you're not cut out to be a shield, there's always work for you in the stables. Unless, of course, you think you can defend your master while sat on your arse in a puddle of pig swill.
I'm sure he'd find a way. My brother always looks after me. Right?
Go on. You're sure to hit him eventually.
Don't give up now.
Two arms. It wouldn't do to disappoint the gallery. Let's start again from the beginning. Come, show me your form.
Heck, Lord Commander.
Very good. Such swordsmanship will serve you well in the field. But can the same be said of your spellcraft? The flames of the Phoenix burn within you. Now let them burn without. Come, Clive. Rain fire down upon me. Excellent. Well done. You wield the Firebird's flames just as a first shield should.
You flatter me, my lord.
Or would you rather I flattened you? Can be arranged. Let's see if you can elude my blade. After all, your attacking prowess will count for naught if you don't live long enough to use it. On your toes, Lord Rossfield. Good. Move only when you must. What are you doing?
Not quite.
Good. Remember, Clive, your blade is not your only weapon. Quickness of thought and fleetness of foot are indispensable arms in any shield's arsenal. But you are not just any shield, are you? Show me what sets you apart from the rest. You have been blessed by the Phoenix, granted the use of its power. Call upon that power now to close on me. Well, I'm waiting. Would that all our shields could move so swiftly. Impressive. But even the most agile shield cannot hope to escape every blow. And death may come by a handful of cuts as easily as it comes by 1,000. There is only one way to ensure that you do not fall. Keep your wounds mended and your energies replenished. Speaking of which, my lord, you seem a little worse for wear. Now that won't do at all. That's better. Battle is a succession of pivotal moments, wherein life and death can be decided at a single stroke. You must be ready to utilize every tool at your disposal if you are to navigate a path to victory, or at the very least, to ensure that you live to fight another day. Enough practice. It's time for the test. You've recovered from your soaking, I trust? You wouldn't want to kick a man while he's drowned?
I thought you'd never ask.
Come then, Lord Rossfield. Spar with me. If you believe yourself worthy to be called Shield of the Flame, then prove it.
As you wish, my lord.
Have at me, boy. Make proof of your strength.
Go on. You're sure to beat him this time.
You can do it, Clive. Just stay calm.
You're taking this seriously.
Keep going, Clive.
It's time I took my own advice and used all the tools at my disposal.
And stay down!
He won!
rested at last. It's taken me long enough. That was a display worthy of your father. You are a true shield of the flame, and let no one tell you otherwise. Including me. What are you lot gawping at? Back to your drills.
Joshua, I was just tired. The Phoenix's flames are a gift. You mustn't waste them.
It isn't a waste. My shields look after me. Why shouldn't I?
That's why. You were coughing this morning too. You shouldn't be outdoors.
I'll be fine. It's just a cold.
Don't push yourself.
His Grace has returned!
Father's back.
Hey.
Your Grace, please, this is no place for one such as you.
I would gladly brave hell itself to see my darling boy. Gentlemen, Rosaria thanks you for your indefatigable loyalty.
Thank you, Your Grace. We live to serve.
I've heard things about this woman, and it's not anything good, so,
Joshua. You should not be out of doors. We have discussed this.
I'm sorry.
Good day to you, Mother.
Come, Joshua. Your father will be expecting us. Lord Murdoch?
Your Grace.
What a way to treat your own flesh and blood.
I know. It's not his fault. Not everyone can be born the Phoenix.
We should join them.
Rise, my friends.
Welcome home, Father.
Thank you, Joshua. You are well, I trust.
Yes, Father. Much better. Today, Jill and I went to the Bailey to watch Clive's spa.
Is that so?
Quiet, Torgal. Stop it, boy. Not now.
You'll make a fine hound one day.
Father.
Lift up your head, girl.
Thank you, Your Grace.
The capital rejoices at your safe return, Your Grace.
War is coming, my boy. We must make ready.
Is the situation truly so grave?
Come to the throne room. We will talk there.
Yes, Father. Your Grace.
Shields dismissed.
Torgal.
Where do you think you're going? Clive here is off to see the Archduke.
Right.
Sounds like the family issues are a tad complicated.
Is trouble brewing?
I'm not sure. I need to speak with Father.
Remember, it is for us to protect His Highness, not the other way around.
Preparation is key. We must be ready to launch at any time.
You don't need to tell this one. She's ready.
They've closed the gates.
Let's hope the side entrance is still open.
All right. Let's get this.
Equipped complex. Okay, these must be the accessories that. Okay, so those are the accessories that the story mode makes easier for me.
Just goes for our heads.
The Phoenix will be with us. Those savages don't stand a chance.
Good as new. Forgive me, Lord Marquess. Pray do not concern yourself with this bungling cur. Bow to him, you fool. Did I say to speak?
It was no trouble. Really.
Oh, do not indulge him. To be allowed to stand in your lordship's presence is more than his kind deserves. Why, neither the Empire nor the Republic treat their bearers half so well. He was lucky to be born in your father's dominion. Very lucky, as I remind him every day.
Stand, please.
Stand.
I trust his good fortune will continue.
Of course, if that is your lordship's wish.
Don't work too hard. Remember, it is for the good of the duchy that you serve.
As do we all, my lord.
As do we all.
Come along now.
to your duties.
Yes, questionable indeed.
Nice and quiet in here, isn't it? There's Joshua. Clive?
Are you worried about the war?
The soldiers will expect the Phoenix to help them, but I don't know if I can.
Don't worry, Joshua. Father will guide you. And I will protect you. Always.
I know. Thank you, Clive.
That child is the future of our nation. He must be protected. All other concerns are insignificant.
Good luck.
You commanded my presence, Your Grace. How may I serve you?
All right, you can stop licking my boots. Mother isn't here.
Do the territories fare any better?
Most lie under a pall of black. In just these few moons, the Blight has taken nigh on all of the northern reaches. It is only a matter of time before it crosses the border.
By the flames.
Nearly every available bed in the capital is already occupied by those fleeing the Deadlands. Even if we were to send them south to Port Isolde, more would only follow in their wake. Every day we delay brings us closer to disaster. We must move now.
Against the Iron Kingdom.
We have traded blows with them for too long. It is time to end it.
At the very least, we must secure Drake's breath. Without the blessing of the Mother Crystal, we cannot defend our realm from the spread of the Blight.
Blight, huh?
The Iron Blood will not relinquish it easily. This will be a bitter fight.
We ride for Phoenix Gate tomorrow. There we will listen to the words of our ancestors, as tradition dictates.
Shield.
There is something else I would have you do first. Rodney.
You will have heard the reports, I am sure, of beastmen from the north being sighted within our borders.
Goblins in the Stillwind Marshes. I know of the rumors, yes.
Then you know what must be done. I will give you 2 good men. While we ride north tomorrow, you will journey to Stillwind, search it, and clear it. Then you will join us at Phoenix Gate.
It is time to prove your strength. And shut your mother up for good.
I will do my duty, Your Grace.
I haven't seen a lot of spoilers, but I'm given the impression that his mother is a terrible person.
Yes, Your Grace.
Situated in the heart of the ducal capital of Roselith, is from this ivory fortress of the Archduke and his family ruled their nation. An architectural feat the founder himself would be proud of. The castle has stood since the early days of the duchy and watched over this proud nation, the people who inhabit the city beneath. Nation occupying the western reaches of this continent of storm, with Roslyn as its capital. Rosera was originally formed as a collection of smaller dominions, all which now stand united under the banner of the Archduke Edwin Rosefield. Not possessing a mother crystal of its own, the duchy has long been locked in bitter conflict with the Iron Kingdom over the possession of Drake's Breath, which lies the furthest west and is in the midst of the boiling seas. The Archduke Edwin Rosenfield, the Archduke of the Grand Duchy of Rosalia, and the father of Clive and Joshua, loved by his people for his steadfast leadership both on the home and on the battlefield, which puts him in good efforts in quelling the rebellious northern territories. The mother crystals, enormous glassy mountains, 5 which tower over the land of Valencia. They are the source of all the crystals that people of the twins rely on in their everyday lives. Not only that, but the lands surrounding them are rich with ether, making the magic that the crystal casts even more potent. For those reasons, great nations have sprung up around each of the mother crystals and have long warred for possession of their blessings. Also known in the local tongue as the Karen, I want to say that's correct, I'm not sure. The Iron Kingdom is an archipelago nation situated off the west coast of the storm, which at its capital is Craig Lewisket. The mother crystal, the Drake's Breath, rises from a volcanic island situated just within or without its borders, depending on who you ask. It has been the subject of a long-standing conflict between the Ironblood and the neighboring nation of the Duchy of Rosalia. The Iron Kingdom inhabitants shun any contact with outsiders, giving them a rise to a new, if largely inward-looking culture. Okay.
This war we mean to wage, it isn't only for control of the Mother Crystal. Above all else, we cannot allow those Ironblood savages to gain a foothold on Storm.
I know. I would sooner die than see them darken our shores again. I wish you a safe journey tomorrow.
And I you, Clive. May your blade strike true.
Oh.
No messages, my lord.
How long will you be away this time?
Not long. 4 days, maybe 5.
And you will be taking Joshua?
Well, I can't exactly leave him behind, can I? The blood of the Rosfields runs in his veins. Before going to war, we perform the rite at Phoenix Gate. It's our way. You know that. And only the dominant can enter the apothecary, so yes, I'm taking Joshua.
Oh, to hell with your way! The boy is ill.
You think I don't know that? But the boy is also the Phoenix. The heir to the throne. You can't keep him in swaddling clothes all of his life.
Elwyn!
Don't worry. Clive will watch over him. Though he is a youth of but 15 years, he's already a fine soldier. He will make a splendid shield.
You see more in him than the Phoenix did. He was rejected, Elwyn. Our household has no place for such a failure. He is worthless, a man like any other.
As am I, my dear.
Nonsense. You are the Archduke of Rosaria.
Oh, not this again. You know as well as I do that I only sit upon the throne because my father was taken before his time. I am merely warming the seat till Joshua comes of age.
You are your father's firstborn son, and you sit upon the throne. All is in its right place. Unlike some, you have not disgraced our noble blood.
Without men like Clive to keep us safe, your precious noble blood would long since have graced the gutter. We have an early start. I'm going to sleep.
Bit of an elitist, aren't you, lady?
This is it then. Time to prove yourself.
Wishing on a star?
I'm a little old for that. I should get some sleep.
Right. You're going with them tomorrow, aren't you?
I am Joshua's shield. I'm sworn to protect him. He takes too many risks. I only wish I could save him.
Clive, you...
I have another mission too. Father has given me my first command.
Well, if you're not going to pray to Metia for your safe return, I shall just have to do it for you. There's going to be another war, isn't there? Since coming here, I've begun to take peace for granted. I assumed the war between our nations would be the last. But it never really ends, does it?
No. The next war will be bigger than before.
But you'll be all right, won't you, Clive? You're a shield of Rosaria, after all, and blessed by the Phoenix.
It's getting cold. We should go in. lady.
Good night, Clive.
Sorry, Ambrosia. We won't be hunting today.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll do brilliantly.
I'll try.
Good luck!
Friends, we ride for Phoenix Gate. May the blessing of the crystals go with us and shield the Firebird's flame forevermore!
His Grace departs! Open the gates!
Lord Rossfield, allow me. I shall see her safely to Phoenix Gate.
Thank you.
We're ready to depart, my lord.
May I say what an honor it is to serve alongside you?
This is to be no mere investigation. If there are goblins in Stillwind, they won't leave willingly. The Beastmen are a fierce foe. We underestimate them at our peril.
Not today, we won't.
Sir Wade, Sir Tyler, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
As you command.
To the marshes, then. And may the blessing of the crystals go with us.
Still wins.
Keep your eyes open for those goblins. The reports placed them in this area.
It's all swamps from here. Watch your step, my lord.
And everything else.
Okay, I'm going to take a short break here before we start getting in the thick of it, now that we seem to be through the general introduction here, so we'll be right back. Okay. We are back, so let's go ahead and try to pick up where we left off.
Not exactly the most well-maintained path.
And who do you imagine would maintain it? They've all fled from the Blight.
It's hard to believe that anyone used to live here.
The old village of Stillwind is ahead. Not that there's a lot left of it.
With me.
Goblins. So the reports were true.
We should press on. There may be more ahead.
Drink tonic.
Welcome to Stillwind.
Have care, my lord.
There's more.
Oh, that was the wrong button.
Watch out, my lord. Some of their number is spell slingers. And what a number! We'll all have our hands full here.
Okay, simple enough there.
We should be nearing the old village square.
It might not be a nest of goblins. Sneaky sods. We're trapped.
My lord. I'm working on it. He's the leader. But we'll have to take care of his followers first.
Care to thin the herd? As if you have to ask.
And there was one.
He's invited a friend! On your feet, Sir Wade.
Here it comes!
Founder, that's a swing and a half. Be ready to move, but it winds up for another.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Ooh, level up.
you coward! After him, before he summons the rest! He is. Damn it. This ends now. What's in there?
A Marlboro.
My lord, that thing's breath is worse than its bite. That reeks! I said, stay away from its mouth! Your guess is as good as mine. Don't! Gone for long. I cannot fall here. Now for the final push, my lord.
And down you go.
My lord. Thanks. Never thought I'd see it. Not just goblins in Rosaria, but morbles too. I'll petition His Grace to send a detachment. If we don't stop them here, they'll be at our gates before long.
We should get moving. We don't want to be caught out here after dark.
If we set off now, we can still reach Phoenix Gate before nightfall.
Damned blight.
Assuming this blight is some sort of force that causes bad things to happen, because that's how these games work. Sometime later.
Suddenly, thousands of red eyes. No, wait till you hear this. Wait till you hear this. His lordship draws his sword. The goblin chief runs off screaming, straight down a mobber's gullet.
More tales! Drink and be merry, boys! Good work on the morrow.
Must be gratifying to see your student making such a name for himself. The young lord has a bright future ahead of him.
Aye, and one of these nights he may even deign to join us.
Are you unwell?
No, Father. Just a little tired.
Well, it has been a long day.
They all like Clive, don't they?
Aye. Your brother will be a fine shield. We're all very proud of him.
Father? Why is it that the dominance is always born into our family? It doesn't seem fair.
We cannot live without the blessing of the crystals. And the crystals work their magic through us. You have been blessed, Joshua. Blessed to be a dominant, to wield the power of an icon. Our family has been chosen to share that power with the people. So that is what we must do.
This is all just a setup for things to go very, very badly.
friends! Louder!
Goofy guy drinking shenanigans, I guess. Yeah, it's a lot of pressure on a kid that young.
Poor Jill. She'll be wondering where you've got to. So much for you being a fine hound.
So this is where you've been hiding.
What are you doing out here?
I didn't see you at the feast.
Feasts are the only time shields are allowed to take their ease, and I've never really been one for cakes and ale.
It's the vegetables I don't like. I hear you slew a Morble. All the men were singing your praises.
They never used to. When I joined the ranks, everyone thought I was a spoiled little lordling. If I didn't know how to handle a sword, I'd be a laughingstock. The Archduke's firstborn failure. You're the one they really believe in. I'm jealous.
That's not true. They don't believe in me. They believe in the power of the dominant.
My brother the Phoenix, ruler over life and death.
It isn't fair. It should have been you. I don't have what it takes to lead our people. I don't have the strength. But you do.
Every man has his duty. Ours was decided long ago, when our ancestors chose to instate the dominant as the Archduke of Rosaria. All to ensure that whenever our nation stood on a precipice, the Phoenix would rise from the flames to drag us back from the brink. The fate of Rosaria sits on your shoulders. It is your duty to bear that burden.
How are you?
I was born to be your shield. That is why I was given the Phoenix's blessing. To keep our future rulers safe, no matter what. However hard it gets, I'll never let you down.
Thank you, Clive. I know you'll always take care of me.
Surely this will not lead to any disasters later.
Before I can do that, you need to take care of yourself. Right?
I should go inside. It's past my bedtime. Good night, Torgal.
Yep, things have been going too smoothly for the start of a JRPG plot, so something's going to clearly go wrong starting now.
Supplies from the capital.
You took your time sampling the wares, were you?
good job the North is full of enterprising traders keen to keep us in wine.
Spare a barrel for the boys in shooting, eh?
What in the...
Gateway secured, Captain.
We proceed as planned.
Is that...
Forgive me, my prince. It's me, Wade. You probably don't remember me.
I remember. What is it?
We're under attack. I don't know who they are, but they've set light to half the castle. I must get you to safety, Your Highness.
Very well. I'm ready.
Follow me, Your Highness.
Are the enemy already inside the castle?
I'm afraid so, Your Highness. We must hurry. What was that?
I have to help them. Everything's on fire.
Fall back, Your Highness! He's not one of us!
No, I must do my duty. I saw them at the feast. But they were laughing.
This is Sabra Quagab. But why would the Empire...
We must find my father.
Mr. Boy, take him!
Yeah, he's really not built for this.
Damn it, the bastards are everywhere.
Why would the Empire do this? They're our allies.
I am the dominant.
wounds are deep.
I can save him.
Your Highness,
Don't worry. You're going to be all right.
I'll hold them off.
Clive!
Joshua! Come here. Tyler, you're hurt.
I'll survive. Thanks to His Highness. Your Grace! Lord Murdoch!
You rescued the young prince. Well done, Sir Wade.
I'm in your debt, soldier.
Thank you, Your Grace.
We cannot stay here. We should make straight for the rear gate.
Omir lost Alan, Tuisa Gelif. May the winds speed you to Rosalith.
The north gate's up ahead. There are chocobos in the stables. Father, take Joshua and get to safety.
No, I'm not going without you. You're supposed to be my shield, remember?
I remember, which is why I'm going to hold the enemy here while you make your escape.
I will order our remaining forces to rally at the gate. Now go.
I will do my duty. You must do your duty too.
I know.
You have to keep Father safe. I'm counting on you, Joshua. Everyone's dead. Damn it all.
Nope. That's enough out of you, bot.
Captain!
Take them.
Let none escape.
As you command. You take care of that spellcaster. I'll keep the others occupied. That's them done. Are you all right?
I'm fine. It's my father and Joshua I'm worried about. We should head back.
Brave, look out!
May I have this dance?
He's an Imperial Dragoon.
And you are the shield who was blessed by the Phoenix. Not that it will save you!
Stay still, damn you! He's open! Now, Clive! Have at him!
You're going to regret that, boy.
I'll be fine now.
To San Rag.
Are you hurt?
I'm fine.
So, they sent in the Dragoons. Imperial Vipers. Do they really mean to invade us?
Not yet. Their numbers were too few. They were not here to take the castle. They were here to take heads. Our work is done. We should return to my father.
My lord, look. We issued these sashes but yesterday. In Rosalith. If they were already among us, what if there were others?
Father and Joshua are in danger.
We must hurry. Take your steed.
What is that?
Serious cloaked figures are never a good thing.
Oh, they're all right. Thank goodness.
Your Grace, is everyone safe?
For the moment. We ride for Roslith to rally our forces. I will need your help to see Joshua safely back to the capital. On you get, Joshua.
Father?
I'm sorry, Your Grace, but that won't be possible.
You honorless snakes!
Stay back! I'm warning you!
Run, Joshua, run!
No!
Oh.
Traitors! Your Highness!
You must do your duty too. You have to keep Father safe.
I have to. I had to. Clive,
I'm counting on you, Joshua. Oh, fuck.
Kill him! Now!
Phoenix.
The Phoenix!
Joshua! Lord Murdoch! His Highness! Joshua! Stop this!
He's completely out of control.
He's lost control! I have to do something! I have to save him! No, my lord! Fall back! Clive!
Thank you, God. You saved my life. Get her on her feet and run. Please. Joshua, are you in pain?
Not now! Come on! You're his shield! Do your duty! Save him!
My lord?
What in the name of...
Hello, Ifrit.
Second icon of fire. That's impossible.
Well, that was quite a thing, wasn't it? Blowing everything up.
No! Stop it! Take your hands off my brother!
Help me! Help me, Clive!
Joshua! Stop it! Stop it! I swore I would protect him! Please! Please! Stop it! I'll kill you! I'll fucking kill you!
I have a little disappointing news for you, buddy.
Quite a mess that monster made. Damn shame about the Phoenix, but can't be helped. Oh, my condolences, Your Grace. Is there aught we can do?
Haven't you done enough, Captain? Joshua was my world, and now he is gone. I can only pray there will be a place for me in the world his radiance seeks to create.
I see. Your Grace, over here. The rubble must have protected him from the worst of the flames. Shall we take him prisoner?
No need for that. Kill him. Wait. As my husband never tired of telling me, he is a fine soldier. I'm sure he would make an excellent addition to the Imperial front line. All in its right place.
Well, it's a bitch. Oh.
Take this one. Chin up, lad. You're going to be a soldier.
Joshua.
Well, that's it for the demo. I admit they're putting on quite a show here. Fortunately, with the tools that they give you for the accessories, made it a little bit easier for me to get into it, and I'll be curious to see. I may touch up upon this one again, because I'm definitely curious to see where this goes from here. But for now, we're going to go ahead and wrap up for today. This is all I had planned, so we're not going to do anything else here. And this actually went slightly longer than the other demo we did this week, so we'll be back on Wednesday of next week to continue our M4S Prog in Final Fantasy XIV. And I will also be putting up a schedule for my plans for next week, as there will be some oddities with next week, but I'll go into more detail then. So let's go ahead and wrap up here. As always, thank you for joining me today, and we'll see you next time. Hello everyone, this is Dragin Hikari. If you like what you saw, please like and subscribe to be notified of future videos. If you have any suggestions on what you would like to see from me, feel free to comment below. Also, check out the links in the description of the video to find me on various other platforms. Thank you for joining me today, and we'll see you next time.